In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to add fractions that have a common denominator. And so this process is pretty simple. All we have to do is combine like terms in the numerator or on the top. So if I look at example 1 here, we have a common denominator of 3x squared plus 2 for both fractions. So we simply just combine the top part here. So the x's are going to go with the x's. And so we would say 7x minus 2x, that is 5x. And the 5 right here, it's positive because we're adding it, plus 5. And then you simply make one fraction using the common denominator, which is 3x squared plus 2. And this is your answer. And of course, you can use Desmos or any graphing calculator if you have only one variable. See how we're using x here, right? So if I only have one variable, I can use Desmos. Let me show you guys what that looks like here. So we'll pull up Desmos. So I went ahead, typed everything in. This is what the original problem looks like. I don't care what the graph looks like. I just want to see whether or not my answer is a match. If I have a matching graph with my answer, I'm 100% correct. And you can see here that the blue graph, which is my answer, matches the red graph, which is the problem. So we're 100% correct. Again, this only works if you have one variable. Let's look at another example here. Right, so example 2, I have two variables. I have an x and a y, so I'm not going to be able to use Desmos. But we're simply just going to go through here and combine like terms on the top because I have a common denominator of 12x squared y for both fractions. So let's combine the tops. The x's go with the x's. So we say x plus x is 2x. And then we'll say 3y minus 4y is negative 1y. And we just simply put that over the common denominator of 12x squared y. And this is our answer. All right, let's take a look at a couple examples when we're subtracting. So our rules change for subtracting. We have to apply what's called the -1 rule to the fraction that's being subtracted, and then we're going to follow the addition steps. So what does the -1 rule look like? Well, you simply look right here, and we're going to change the signs for everybody up top. So we change the sign, we apply the -1 rule to the minus sign, so we make that positive. 4x squared is going to become negative, and -11 is going to become positive. And now it turns into the problems that we just saw for addition. We have a common denominator here of 3x plus 4 for both fractions. So we can just simply combine like terms. The x squareds are going to go with the x squareds. 2 minus 4 is negative 2x squared. And then we can say 4 plus 11 is positive 15, so we add that. And we just make one fraction using the common denominator. And again, I only have one variable in this problem. I'm only using x's. I could fire up Desmos or any other graphing calculator. Put your problem in F1 or the box 1, and then put your answer in box 2 or graph 2, and they should match. Okay, let's look at our last example here. Again, we're going to apply the -1 rule, so we change the sign, and change the sign. You do not want to change any signs right here. You only change the sign where the subtraction sign is located to the numerator of that fraction right here. Okay, now we're ready to combine like terms. So x's go with x's. X minus x is 0x. It's nothing. They cancel out. They go away. So we go -6 plus 5. -6y plus 5y is -1y. And we just simply put that over the common denominator of 9x squared y.